Hey, this is Russ. This is the continuation of the video you may have seen on Saturday. Yeah, we're at Busse Woods. So Saturday's video was the ride to get here. This is the ride into Busse Woods at this point. So I swapped out my battery. I stopped because I was riding my wife's Rad Mini Step Through 2 battery from Rad, and it had 2 more bars, but I figured it was a good time to swap over the battery to my Triangle battery now. Now the Rad battery has 14 amp hours, but I don't think I was getting the full 14 amp hours. It's still a new battery. I only rode 4 miles on the first time. This time, I don't know what I rode here. Can't use the odometer thing because I shut the battery, shut the power off. Once you shut off the power, your trip meter goes away. So yeah, I don't think I got full amount of ability out of the battery yet. It's still too new. Yeah, charge those batteries up 3 times at 12 hours each time. Then after that, then you should only really charge up your battery up to where the charger says it's filled, and then you should shut it off. You do this deep charging in the beginning stages of your battery, and I think they recommended you do this every month and a half, something like that. I think I did mine maybe every 2 months last year, something like that. Not too often. I used my bike quite a bit last year, as you know. I did a little over 2,600 miles last year. This year we have a slow start. Well, I can't really say it's a slow start. I bought my bike in mid or end of April of last year, so it's about a year old now. And so weather is just starting to get better now. So we have a whole new season to ride. I'm hoping to do more riding this year, but we don't really know. I think when you get a brand new bike, you tend to ride a lot. Yeah, you want to get a lot out of it. And then, years gone by now, am I gonna ride as much as I did last year? I kind of have my doubts whether I will. I'll try, but maybe it won't be as heavy as trying to zip the zipper up on this thing. I had to take my keys out to turn off the Rad power bike battery. I forgot to lock up the thing. Okay, there we go. So I have a little bag in the front. I keep my keys and stuff in there. So sometimes when you hear things jingling around when I hit a bump, it's actually my keys that are rattling around inside that bag. Sometimes it's the front fork. The front fork has a suspension system, so sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's the lock, the lock that's sitting here. Yeah, it's a lot of little things that cause little rattles that you might hear. Okay, now like a stop sign here, okay. There's no cars coming through here, but I mean, in fact, you can't see it, but I looked to the right. That whole area is gated. Absolutely no cars would have gone through there. So should you be stopping or not stopping? Technically, you're supposed to stop, but really, is there a car that's ever going to come through that stop sign? No. So, and it just slowed you down, and of course, it's eating up your battery as you're trying to pedal up to regain the momentum that you lost when you stopped. So this is why I think the rolling stop makes more sense for a bike rider. And they're wearing out the bike riders by forcing us to do a full stop on situations that don't require a full stop. So, should really say yield. That's really what it should be. It should be like bicycles yield. That would make more sense. Not stop. So if the lawmakers don't want to change the law for stop signs here in Illinois, why don't they just put a thing that says bicyclists should consider stop signs yield signs? And if they want to make it even further, they can put a little bicycle yield pole sign underneath the stop sign. That would take money and effort. But if you just simply tell bike riders, hey, going forward, we're turning all these stop signs to yield signs for bike riders, That's just as easy. Yeah, but it'll never happen here in Illinois. With our politicians, no, it's never gonna happen. Well, I'll never say never, but if you live in Illinois, you know what I'm talking about. It may never happen. Okay, now the speed limit. Right? This trail has a speed limit of 15 miles an hour. I know almost everybody passes that. Anyone that has like a fancy road bike, not an electric bike, just a fancy road bike. You know, the guys with the spandex. That's what they always say, the spandex group. I hate to say that because not all of them wearing spandex. But those guys, you know, they're going past 15. I've done here 21, 22 miles an hour, and these guys are passing me up. So, do they follow the 15 mile an hour road limit here? No, they don't. Is there going to be someone here that's going to stop us? No. Okay, maybe. Forest Preserve guys could probably enforce it, but I've never seen anyone follow that has that kind of bike that goes fast down this road. So should e-bikes be forced to run at 15 miles an hour? I don't know. Now, granted, if you come down here during the weekends, you come Saturday and Sunday, you better stay at the 15 mile an hour and under rate, because there's a lot of people on this bike path then. There's runners and guys on skateboards, guys on rollerblades. Yeah, it's not safe then for you to go past 15 miles an hour. And I do my best to stay under that when it's that range. So I've seen other people with e-bikes out here. Hey, here's an interesting thing. The last time I was out here, I saw a guy who converted his converted his regular bike into an e-bike. And I made that mention the last time I was here on Busse Woods. So if you look at the past videos and you see the last time we did the Busse Woods, you'll see him. He made a comment on the Russ is Right video. He saw it, and he goes, "That's me." So I told him, "Let's go this other way. I'm gonna take a left. I usually go right. Let's go to the left this time. Go in the opposite direction." So I told him, "If you see me out here again, stop me and say hello." Okay. So he said that he had converted his bike. He was going pretty good. He passed me up, and then of course I tried to keep up with him. He was doing over 20 miles an hour. All right, so he's breaking the law too. Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But you know, and we did have pedestrians on the road with us. He slowed down, I slowed down as well. But then when we had an open road, we sped up. Oh, here's another thing too. The last time I had a person say, I said, what's all that sounds? Is that cicadas? I found out it's frogs. I didn't know what a frog sounded like in mass when they have that many frogs. Yeah, it kind of sounds like cicada, but deeper. Yeah, I'm learning, right? I'm learning things being out. Here it is. Did you hear that? Yeah, that was a frog. I don't know if you heard it. I kind of talked over it. Yeah, if we stay quiet on some sections, you might hear it. So yeah, Busse Woods has more traffic. There's more bike riders. There's more runners out here. It has a stop sign, but again, gotta do a rolling stop. Otherwise, you lose full momentum. And there's no cars. Those are for cars entering into the park. There's no cars around, so do a full stop is kind of tough. Okay, now here you got traffic on your side. You got traffic on the other side. Okay, so she stepped off. And so you always have to be aware of what's around you, and always kind of keep an eye out. What's your escape path? So that you don't run into people and you don't cause an accident. So yeah, I'm not the guy that I'm not the guy that causes e-bike problems. I'm more actively looking and trying to stay safe. The only thing I think I really do badly is the stop signs, but I explained why. It's my weak leg. trying to not having to stop and then lean my bike to one side and fall. So the leg is stronger now though, so I am able to stop more. Now, okay, now over here, there's a stop sign here. That's because in case there's cars that are backing out of the parked areas, there's nobody there. Do you do a full stop for something like that? I don't. Do you? I mean, by the letter of the law, should you? I guess you should. But again, there's quite a few people out here. Now, everything is still not totally green. Everything still looks like it's burnt out looking out here. A lot of trees are down. I don't know, purposely down, or they're just down. There's no leaves on the branches yet. There's some green you can see on the sides. Yeah, I'm having fun. I missed this during the winter, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna do a pass here. On your left. Thank you. And I usually acknowledge people when they move out of my way and things like that. That's the courtesy. I don't think I'm bad for e-biking and making the e-biking guys look bad. I do my best to try to keep people happy on the bike path. The only thing really is the stop signs. But I did appreciate a number of you guys kind of came to my defense and mentioned, you know, hey, you should make videos what you want to make and do what you want to do. It's your channel. I appreciate that. On your left. But I will say that there are people that sometimes just take the fun out of things. You know, let the people have fun. If they're not hurting you, don't worry about it. Someone did say too that, you know, me passing people on these bike roads, I come awfully close to them. I'm really not close. Maybe the camera makes it look like I'm close, but I'm really not. On your left. So yeah, when you know situations like that, you see oncoming traffic coming, you got people walking, you cannot pass. You cannot take that chance. And the other bike rider waved to acknowledge and said thank you for that. Really not. It's not him. He had the right to do what he needed to do. It's me. It's my purpose to stop. I'm on the side that has the traffic, so I did. I slowed down. And I'll tell you, on these big heavy bikes, and you're kind of tall up on here, if you got full extension, yeah, to stay upright on the bike is kind of hard if you're going really slow. I mean, there's a minimum speed you have to go if you don't want the bike to tip, right? I think if I go below 6 or 7 miles an hour, I stand a good chance on tipping over. So when you see stuff like that, like okay, coming up here, there's someone on my side, there's someone on that side, so I'm going to slow down, because if I don't, you know, we got problems because you can't pass.
You pull people over?
No, I don't. people always think I'm a cop. I got the safety vest on, okay? They think I'm part of the park district or something, that I'm enforcing the rules of the road here. I kind of look like it because, you know, not too many riders look like me, I guess. Big guy, wears all black, wears a safety vest, has a big heavy black bike with a big battery thing and a whole bunch of equipment on it. Yeah, they all think I'm a cop. Well, I did work in law enforcement, but I was never a cop. I did all the support work. I was a crime lab guy. Alrighty. So yeah, Busse Woods is pretty nice. I like it. I've always wanted to do it. Last year was the first time I was able to do it after all these years of living in the area. And as a kid, just could never get my bike out here to do it. And then when I was able to do it, then I got bad knees. It's always something. But the e-bike has freed me up to do things. It's allowed me to go places I've never been to, ever, always wanted to do. Yeah, I like it. And it's with your help, by subscribing to Russ is Right. See how that worked out? It's just given me more opportunities to do it. So thank you. Yeah, we're an interesting bunch. I think I mentioned before on the last couple videos that 85% of you guys are male, 15% of you are female. Most of you are 55 years old and over. Okay. I don't know what that is, like 90% of you guys are 55 and over, something like that. Alright, this area here that we're coming up to is where they have elk. This is Elk Grove Village after all. And so over here on the left side they do have elk inside there. You just have to look for them sometimes. So you see there's a lot more people out here because they're all looking for the elk. Trying to see if they see any. I think I see one off in the distance there. You see how many people there are here because they're all looking for the elk. Thank you. Yeah, they're hiding somewhere. They're not out. Oh, they're out. they're just not in our area. Where's the elk gonna go? Inside a house? No, they're out. Just don't know where. Okay, there's a couple here. If you look to the right ahead there, there's a couple just laying there. I know the GoPro's too small to be able to see it. But yeah, they're just laying out there. They're not too active. They're kind of stuck in here, so I feel sorry for them. That's another e-bike that just passed us. Alright, we're gonna pass here. Yeah, I always used to see this bridge. You know, I'd ride on my car going underneath there and see the bridge above me. Always wanted to do it, couldn't do it. Now I can do it. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy coming out here with me. I know I make these videos very long, and I do it purposely because some of you like to see the entire ride, and others say it's way too long, I'm not going to watch it all. That's okay. Watch what you can. Skip through things if you need to, or watch the whole thing. I do talk throughout the whole thing, as you know. So sometimes I do tell you things you'll never hear it unless you watch the whole thing, of course. But you know, I have this Bluetooth speaker. I barely use it. I spend most of my time recording my ride. There's another e-bike. I think he's got one of those Jetsons. Those are the ones that you can get at Costco for, how much is it, $3.59, something like that? $3.99? $3.59? I don't know. Look it up. Yeah, I barely use this because I spend more time recording my rides and talking to you guys. I actually enjoy that better than listening to any music coming off the Bluetooth speaker. It's like having a riding buddy. Anyways, I think I will cut it at this point. We haven't gone through the whole thing, but you know, it's a long ride around Busse Woods. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the record button. Hit the subscribe button. So yeah, I get too giddy on these things, can't remember what I'm trying to say. Hit the subscribe button. You have a record button, hit that too. Talk to you guys next time.